Have you ever stood in the rain, looking up at the tree and wondering? Because birds don't shelter from the rain. Why are they still calmly parked on the wires? On the tree's bare branches, letting the rain fall. It's a seemingly simple question, but underneath it's an evolutionary journey. Magic, where the bird's body is optimized for detail, to adapt to the torrential rain. In today's video, let's use nature's code to decipher this phenomenon. From the strange structure of the fur, secret oil glands under the tail, until the animals survive. It's amazing to people. Then, the first question is, do birds really shelter from the rain? Or is this just what we imagine? When I saw some of them sitting still on a steamy tree branch. To answer, let's put the speculation aside. We'll start with reality. From what birds really do in the showers, in extreme weather conditions, and also in environments that humans can't survive more than a few hours. Let's go to part 1 because birds don't shelter from the rain. And you'll see, behind the seemingly careless behavior, it's an instinct, forged over millions of years of evolution. In the human eye, the rain is obvious. When the rain comes, we find a place to hide. But with birds, everything is the opposite. When it rains, instead of flying around looking for cover, most birds will stand still. I'd crouch my head in my wings and grab hold of the tree. It's not because they don't feel the rain. It's because they don't need you. The first reason. It's also the simplest. The rain consumes energy. While humans can run to the eaves, birds don't have that privilege. It's very laborious to fly to find shelter in the rain, especially in strong wind conditions. Cold air, heavy wet wings. It's a risk of exhaustion or injury. Monday. Rain shelter is not always a safe haven. Covered places like caves, dense canopy, often dangerous snakes, predator or parasitic insect. Plunge into a strange place, just to avoid dampness. We can make them a meal. And the last thing. It's instinctive. Many species of birds, there's no such thing as a human shelter. With them, the rain is as much a part of nature as the wind is the sun. They don't react by running away, but by silent and resilient adaptation. You may have seen a bird perching in the rain. Stand still. Furry up. But it's not helplessness. It's a survival posture. It's already programmed in their nervous system. Exactly. More effective than any strategy people can imagine. Now imagine you're a little bird, standing in the rain. Water hits the body one by one. The The cold wind flowed into each layer of hair. How do you stay dry? The answer lies in a perfect waterproof mechanism, hidden in every feather. The feathers of birds are not like the hair or feathers of animals. Each hair consists of 10 and thousands of little branches called BBS hairs, linked together like micro Velcro keychains. Thanks to this structure, the feathers don't let the water through. It just lets the water slide on the surface, like water on a lotus leaf. This is called the superhydrophobic effect. Superhydrophobic effect. The phenomenon that once inspired for modern waterproof fabrics. Out. The fluffy outer layer. It also creates hundreds of small airbags. Keep air close to the skin. Insulation and cold resistance, just like life jackets keep warm. But just curly hair is not enough. The secret lies in a special gland near the base of the bird's tail. It's called the Europig oil gland. Everyday birds use their beaks to apply oil to their feathers. This is called training. This oil helps smooth hair, water resistant and antibacterial, while maintaining the elasticity of the hair. This is the coat that the rainwater can't penetrate the skin. What's interesting is that birds live in the lowlands. Almost water like a duck, goose, kingfisher. Usually have larger oil glands, and their fur is almost never waterproof. Under the fur is the ultrafine down fitter. Super light. This is a bird sweater. Extremely important in cold rain or extreme climate. Structure BA outer layer for oil-coated fluff. Acts as a perfect bioarmor. Waterproof, heat retention, weight reduction. Instead of running away, birds can stand still in the rain without shivering. Not soaking wet. And when the rain stops, just shake one and it's dry and ready to go. Their bodies have become an awning. A set of raincoats. A superior biological system that it takes people centuries just learned apart. Let's say you're a little bird in the rain. Your body has the right water resistance. But if there's a chance to fly for shelter, why not take advantage? For sheltering the rain with birds, sometimes it's more dangerous than standing in the rain. In the heavy rain, the air becomes thick by the droplets of water falling. For birds that depend on sight to navigate, it's an extremely dangerous environment. Flight in the wrong direction. A VA that touches a canopy or cliff. It can be exchanged for life. Especially with small birds. Every takeoff is a significant energy drain. If your body is cold or hungry, flying means suicide. Ideal places to shelter from the rain like tree niches, bush, recessed cliffs. It's also a favorite hunting ground for species like a wildcat. Ferrets and birds hunt at night like owls. Flying into the rain. Sometimes it's like applying for bait yourself. On the contrary, perched in an empty place like a high branch. Electric wires despite the rain. It gives birds a bird's eye view. Detecting predators from a distance. Standing in the rain turned out to be a more effective defense strategy. Many birds have timetables. Extremely strict to survive. Find food to call a partner to raise a baby. If the rain only lasts 15 to 20 minutes, they're not going to risk changing the pace of their lives. Just a few drops of water. Out. Some species can only eat at the same time, certain of the day. If the rain is too long, they'll miss their only meal. So with birds, the rain is not an instinctive act. It's choosing only when there's no other way. All of this helps us understand that birds don't shelter from the rain, not because they can't shelter. It's because they're designed not to need shelter. And sometimes hiding from the rain is a deadly trap. After discovering the mechanics of the body, Survival 6, and the reason why birds don't shelter from rain, now it's time to dive into the interesting exceptions. The natural place shows that no rule is absolute. With the newly hatched chicks, the hair is thin and has not yet developed oil glands. Getting caught in the rain can be fatal by losing heat too quickly. So, parents will actively find a dry place or cover me with my body. Some species nest deep in rock cavities or bushes to avoid the rain from the beginning. For example, the aurochs, swallows, or tropical birds that live where thunderstorms are frequent. These birds develop a rain-harboring 6 as an energy-saving strategy. Not completely avoid the rain for fear of cold or wet. They can gather on the cliffs, under 8 large trees or natural structures. But keep your distance and be alert. In the city environment, birds have new rain shelter options: balcony, awning, billboards. But this behavior is not purely instinctive. It's the habit of learning over time. Especially in intelligent species like pigeons, crow flute, can say. It's a form of evolution. Adapt to the environment. It's made by humans. There are birds that shelter in the rain very discreetly, hiding deep in foliage or standing still in the wind. It's not easy to see. It's a common misconception that birds don't shelter from the rain. Really, they can shelter, but only when absolutely necessary, and in a very economical way. Discreet, not ostentatious. Nature is full of interesting exceptions. And birds too. Although most do not shelter from the rain. But in special circumstances, they know how to protect themselves. It's smarter than anything we think. From the rain, we learn more about the miraculous survival of birds. Creatures that seem fragile. It's got millions of years of evolution in it. Against nature. So the next time you see a bird, stand still in the rain. Don't think it's helpless. Maybe it's showing an existential quality that people are still learning. If you find today's analysis interesting, don't forget to drop like, subscribe channel, and comment on the phenomena you want to decipher. Join me in the next videos. See you in the next mystery of the natural world.